Khalid Omar Yusuf, Minister of Health, Umar Ahmed Najib. They have a meeting, but they said they will join briefly. And of course, the government body ambassador, Canadian ambassador in Sudan and Eritrea, Mr. Adrian Norfolk, and Sudanese ambassador here in Ottawa, Mr. Tariq Abu Saleh, and Vice Secretary, Canadian Embassy in Sudan, Mr. Michael Fong, and after that, the attendees from Sudanese Medical Specialization Board, Dr. Usama Murtada, who is Vice President, and Professor Al-Sheikh Mahjoub, who is the Director of Education Development Center of Sudanese Medical Specialization Board, and Dr. Ahmed Muhammad Farah, who is Sudanese Medical Specialization Board Secretary General, and Mr. Usama Ahmed, who is Under Secretary of Federal Minister of Health, Dr. Sana Ibrahim, who is the Secretary General National Council for Training, Professor Maawia Siddiq, who is a Sudanese Medical Specialization Board Academic Secretary, Dr. Amal Abd, who is the Director of General of Human Resources for Health, Federal Minister of Health, and Dr. Amal Al-Fatih, who is the Director of General of Global Health, Minister of Health, and Dr. Amal Khalil, who is the Director of International Relations Sudanese Medical Specialization Board.
Okay, welcome all those Sudanese guys. And we are very fortunate to have both ambassadors attending our ceremony. And I'm sure we have a bright future with all those offices support and sponsor. In addition to Canadian Embassy in Sudan, and we also have a team of UA leadership. So first of all is Dr. Sen Huang, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President International. And our most important key person here, Brenda Hamilgarn, Dean Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry. Dr. Dennis Kunimoto, Vice Dean Faculty of Affairs and in Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry. And also my team, Scott Phillip, he's our operation lead and also assistant chair in Department of Psychiatry and in charge of MOU and agreement, finance, HR in my office. Xian Wang, she's the one organized all those activities, events, and also for future program coordination. And she's the one set up all those details, Xian Wang. Also, we have our colleague in the Division of Pediatric Surgery, and he's an assistant professor in our Department of Surgery, and also the president of Global Surgery. And he has been intimately involved with the global outreach in Sudan and other countries. And Dr. Abdullah Saudi. We also have operation coordinator for Office of Global Surgery, Ms. Nicola McFarlane. So that's our UA team, and we also have many others in the background, different departments. I already have been engaging with MEDIC initiative in the last few years. So we have accepted a few fellows already in the past. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. So, Medic, you would like to introduce Sudanese side speakers?
Yes, absolutely. So I think the first speaker is the Sudanese Medical Specialization Board Secretary General, Dr. Ahmed Muhammad. He's there, and please, you can go ahead and start. I think you guys need to unmute yourself in Khartoum.
I should not have joked about Ottawa Wi-Fi. I'm wondering about Khartoum Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think they're unmuting themselves, but you know, maybe to save some time until they log in and solve their technical issue, we can introduce the minister, Mr. Ambassador Dr. Adrian Northall, who's a Canadian ambassador in Canada and Eritrea, and he's been very, very supportive. We did a lot of great work during COVID-19, and he was tremendous support to us. And during all these our missions in Sudan, the embassy was very supportive, you know, with the visa and all logistic stuff. So, Mr. Adrian, you can go ahead.
Sorry, thank you. You like me to say a few words? It looks like the Sudan board is on now. Do you want to go back to the original schedule? Looks like I can see them.
Absolutely. Are you guys can hear us in Khartoum?
Yes.
Please, you can go ahead. We can hear you very well. Just speak loud and you can go ahead. Can you guys hear us?
Yeah, we do hear you, Muhaddin.
Okay. Please, you can start your speech.
So, good morning to you all. This is Shadul speaking, Secretary General of Sudan Medical Specialization Board, and I would like to extend our regards and welcome you all there. And with me here is the team of the senior leaders of the Sudan Medical Specialization Board. There is Prof. Sheikh here. He's the director of the Education Development Center. I do have Dr. Sama, he's the Vice President of Sudan Medical Specialization Board. And we do have Dr. Awia, and we do have Dr. Abdul National Center for GI. National Center for GI and University. Ahmed, thank you.
Director of International.
I'm Alistair Canada and Financial Secretary. Usama Murtada, I am the Vice President of this Council.
Okay, Dr. Ambassador, Mr. Ambassador, do you want to say something?
Sorry, this ambassador or Ambassador Abu Saleh?
No, you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Well, yes, indeed, thank you very much. I think we're learning with the complications of Zoom why person-to-person contact is still probably has the edge on this kind of communication. Sorry, yeah, my name's Adrian Norfolk. I have the honor to be Canada's first resident ambassador here in Sudan. I mention that specifically because this is a step that was only taken just a year and a bit ago now, where we upgraded our diplomatic relations to full ambassadorial relations as a sign of our support to the Sudanese transitional government and the civilian-led cabinet of Prime Minister Hamdok. So it's one signal there, and this kind of agreement that I'm witnessing today, the virtual signing of this agreement between the University of Alberta and between the Sudan Medical Specialization Board is yet another example of the increasing interaction, meaningful interaction between Canada and Sudan. So to the leadership of the University of Alberta online and to the leadership of the Sudan Medical Specialization Board, I congratulate you. I'm delighted to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me to be here to witness this virtual signing. The cooperation between Canadian universities and Sudanese universities, institutions of further education is key to really deepening our relationship and partnership. Whenever, and it's not just in academic institutions, medical institutions, but whenever we can get people to people together, contacts between Sudan and Canada, I know that the appreciation of both sides for each other's cultures and each other's societies will only deepen and increase. I have yet to meet anyone who has come in contact with Sudanese people, whether it be in their home country or in Sudan, who have not had the highest regard of their interlocutors, of their people, of their capacities. So I'm absolutely delighted that we can deepen that, as I say, and broaden that relationship between Sudan and Canada through programs such as this. Before coming here, I was Canada's ambassador in Qatar. And in Qatar, I also witnessed a lot of cooperation between the University of Alberta and the University of Calgary, Alberta universities, and in the case of Qatar. So I'm absolutely, I knew already, of course, the professionalism and the seriousness with which the Canadian, in particular Albertan institutions approach this kind of initiative. So, and I've read through the service agreement that you have and the plans that I've heard from Dr. Mahaldeen, and I'd like to congratulate you for all your efforts in making this happen. It's been a great pleasure working with you when you've come through to Khartoum, and I'm aware of all the work that you've done, not just in this project, but in others as well. And that incredible connection that still exists between the Sudanese Canadian diaspora and Sudan is really valuable. So, I don't know if you can, but again, I wish you every success. I look forward to visiting the SMSB and talking with them about how this program is going forward. And I look forward to other cooperation between the University of Alberta and Sudan. So thank you very much, and best of luck.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. It's a great pleasure. And the next speaker is Mr. Ambassador, Mr. Tariq Abu Saleh. He's a Sudanese ambassador in Canada, and he was ambassador in Madrid, and he's also was very supportive to our all program with Sudan. And please, Mr. Tariq, you can start your speech.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Mahaldeen. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me at the outset to express my thanks and gratitude for Dr. Muhammad Mahaldeen for inviting me to attend this important event. Today, I am extremely glad to witness the signing of this Memorandum of Understanding and Service Agreement between Sudan Medical Specialization Board and the Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry of University of Alberta. The MOU will allow the two parties to foster and develop cooperative relationship and service, and the service agreement will initiate a program for training and capacity building for young Sudanese physicians. I know Dr. Muhyiddin some years ago through his enduring activities to bring medical teams from Canada to perform open heart surgeries for kids. This solemn work, which alleviates the suffering of children, is highly appreciated in Sudan. The signing ceremony is organized today amid the tremendous challenges of the COVID-19 facing the whole world. This pandemic this pandemic, which is evolving every day with its new variants, has changed the norms of life everywhere. I believe that these global challenges could be transformed into opportunities for the humanity, and that needs some sort of creative thinking. One of the most important clauses of today's agreement that it allows for arranging some training courses in Canada for young Sudanese physicians, and it avails some opportunities to attend national or regional conferences and workshops, as well as social functions and excursion within Canada for trainees. In fact, the two parties have common interest in expanding opportunities for training and development. This promising cooperation is of a tremendous value since it will enhance the professional skills of young physicians from Sudan and from other parts. It allows Canadian physicians to be acquainted with some tropical diseases common in Sudan. In view of the highly appreciated stand of the government and people of Canada in supporting the aspirations of Sudanese people, as bravely expressed during the December 2018 revolution, it is our hope that today's agreement will motivate the government of Canada for more cooperation in the vitally important aspect of medical training, whereby reputable Canadian medical institutes provide training for selected groups of Sudanese physicians in medical specialties that are crucially needed to help make up for the severe shortages in such specialties in Sudan. I am not a specialist or even familiar with medical issues, but I think in Sudan you might be of need for training in some specialties like renal transplants, open heart surgeries, neurosurgeries, and telemedicine. In the past decades, Sudan witnessed the emergence of many medical colleges with significant increase in the numbers of young physicians. However, at the same time, there is shortage in the resources required to professionally train them. The quality of medical services is also inconsistent with the ratio match of practicing physicians. Other geopolitical factors play a negative contributing role as well. However, it is our belief that the lack of appropriate training stands out as the single most important of them. Fortunately, Canada possesses the facilities to help Sudanese physicians to overcome this obstacle. I would like to highlight that a number of highly qualified Canadians of Sudanese origin who obtained their basic medical education in Sudan have also been trained here in Canada, and not a few of them occupy senior posts in various Canadian medical institutes. In fact, they are in the business of postgraduate medical training, and it is our firm belief that they would be enthusiastic when it comes to training their younger colleagues from Sudan. Medical postgraduate training is expensive. However, the expected contribution of the Canadian government is measured, not merely as financial assistance. It is, in fact, much more than that. This contribution would have a vast and long-lasting effect in improving the health services in Sudan. This mission aligns with Canada's renewed and key role as peacekeeping country, committed to aiding those in need of assistance. Cooperation in this area would really be in the best interest of both countries. And the shared values of establishing a civic society in Sudan, where the health of the communities and sound medical practice are important pillars. More importantly, those trainees, upon returning to Sudan, would help train their colleagues and the younger generations of physicians, therefore passing along their experience at less costly expenses. It worth mentioning that many young physicians who are permanent residents of Canada are studying to be licensed medical practitioners in Canada, many of whom have been practicing medicine for many years with medical postgraduate certification from countries such as the UK and Ireland. That, in addition to their basic medical Sudanese certification and practice, those physicians can also greatly benefit from this cooperation. Their legal status in Canada make them eligible candidates for the first batch of trainees in such situation of the COVID-19. The Sudanese medical community in Canada has been arranging ongoing activities, and many of the practicing physicians in Canada are positively contributing to those activities. The role of these communities is not limited to helping its members. It also extends to providing assistance with the health system in Sudan by various means, including donating to buy equipment, sending supplies, and even traveling to Sudan to personally practice, train, and contribute towards supporting the Ministry of Health. The Sudanese Medical Specialties Council, the medical colleges, and the hospitals in Sudan as well. The training of young Sudanese physicians here in Canada would undoubtedly enable maximizing the outcome of these efforts. Medical education in Sudan started, as you know, in 1924 with the establishing of Kitchener Medical School in Khartoum. Currently, there are about 66 medical schools. The increasing number of these schools of medicine recently established in Sudan requires a lot of efforts to improve. I wish that Canada could help to develop the curricula of medical education in Sudan. Moreover, it is our hope to see Canada contributing to the rehabilitation of health system in Sudan. We are in desperate need of introducing modern technologies and equipping our hospitals with medical apparatus and surgical instruments to make them well functioning. Finally, this landmark agreement between the Sudan Medical Specialization Board and the Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry of the University of Alberta in Canada will launch a solid cooperation between the two countries in academic and scientific fields, and hence paving the way for cooperation in all fields between our two friendly countries. Thanks a lot.
Very much, both ambassadors. That's a great statement from two departments support. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Huang Sen, Vice Provost and Associate Vice President, to bring greetings from our President of University of Alberta.
Can you unmute yourself?
Good morning and good afternoon, and distinguished guests, friends, and colleagues near and far, and dear ambassadors, to Canada and to Sudan, and also if our ministers there, and also dear honorable ministers of cabinet affairs and Minister of Health, and dear Dr. Brenda Helmagan, and Dean of Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry at the University of Alberta. On behalf of President Bill Flanagan of the University of Alberta, I'm very honored and pleased to express our sincere congratulations on today's renewal of the MOU and the signing of a service agreement between the University of Alberta Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry and the Sudan Medical Specialization Board. In 2015, our Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry's Department of Cardiology, Cardiac Surgery, and Transplantation, together with the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Canada, embarked on a very successful mission to Sudan, which led to the development of our collaboration and our previous MOU. After signing the agreement in 2016, our university partner relations with the Sudan Medical Specialization Board have significantly intensified. Many activities have developed. Today, we are grateful to witness the renewal of our MOU, as well as the signing of our first service agreement, which we anticipate will help further strengthen this strategic relationship as a new start, and will be a very successful relationship. The UOV's Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry is a highly recognized both nationally and internationally for its research innovation and its excellence in education and training. And the faculty is also an acknowledged leader in internationalization. They have worked closely with many international partners, helping to build capacity in the countries to train young physicians, cardiologists, heart surgeons, and virologists, and also do a lot of advanced research collaboration with our partners. They work hard with strategic partners, such as the Sudan Medical Specialization Board, to make the world a better place by improving the health and well-being for the public and global good. So I'm very glad to be attending this signing ceremony today, and I want to ensure everyone that the UOV is both committed to and looking forward to the success to this important relationship. So thank you very much.
Professor Simeon, I think you are muted.
Thank you, Juan. And I would like to invite Dr. Brenda Helmagan, Dean of Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry, to bring greetings and comments.
Thank you, Dr. Lee, and greetings. It's my great pleasure to be here with you as we mark the beginning of what I know will be a long and successful academic collaboration between Sudan Medical Specialization Board and the University of Alberta. Thank you to our honored guests from both institutions. I'd also like to extend my gratitude to the representatives from the Ministry of Health and to the ambassadors from both countries for joining us here today. As Dean of the University of Alberta's Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry, I'm so proud of the strong relationships between our distinguished world-class institutions. The signing of these important agreements today reflects years of very hard work and the dedication of many people. And I'd like to take this moment to thank my colleague, Dr. Jinmin Lee, for his tireless efforts in making this day a reality. Dr. Lee and I also share gratitude for Dr. Mahalden's commitment to our relationship. We're all grateful as well to the many diplomatic and government representatives who have been, and I know will continue to be, champions of this important partnership. I have no doubt that our Young Physicians Training Program will benefit Sudan Medical Specializations Board trainees, and it'll be an honor to support Sudan Medical Specializations Board medical professionals so that they may better serve your communities in the years to come. I'm very excited for the day when we can welcome your students, trainees, and academic faculty to our campus and share our skills, experience, and perspectives with all of them. And I look forward also to what our students and instructors will learn from you as we all get to know each other in the coming years. I believe that we're stronger together and have full confidence in a bright future that continues our collaboration and building on the strengths of both institutions, systems, and cultures to successfully advance this innovative medical education model. I'm hopeful that the day will come soon when we'll be able to meet in person, whether in Edmonton or there with you in a beautiful Khartoum. And until that day comes, I thank you for your continued commitment, and I invite you to join me in celebrating this important moment in our shared journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I just want to, acknowledge the leadership of our dean, and without her support, this day and this dream will not come true. So all of us, thank you very much, Dr. Brenda, for your support and for your tremendous effort supporting development country, because as you know, Sudan is a development country and it needs a lot of help. And I also want to mention the Vice Dean, Dr. Denise, because during his period, he also was supporting our program very well. So thank you very much, Dr. Denise, as well.
Thank you, everybody. And that's great speeches. And let's come to the highlight of the event. So let's all sign the agreement and MOU. And then after signing, we can show to the camera for the record. And so from UAE side and also from Sudanese side, let's sign the agreement and MOU. So let's first display the MOU. That's wonderful. And agreement afterwards. Thank you very much. And we'll exchange the hard copy in the next few weeks to different offices, and also copy to attendees in the meeting. And certainly there are some projects actually already get started. We already identified some learners, so we are secure the capacity. So there's a lot of work in the background already in the last few months. So this is a highlight, and everybody witnessed this event. And also we're working on the sponsorship, hosting. So that's why we have different offices, and also have the global surgery program with us. We'll also recruit other partners, sponsors, and hosters for our learners in this side. And we're looking forward to have another delegation to Sudanese side, and so there'll be a lot of program established. This only training gets started, and later on we'll have a more kind of curriculum development and also research projects, graduate studies. So a lot of discussion already got started. I would like to conclude this event, and I would like to invite Magic to summarize and to finish this wonderful, pleasant morning.
If I can, just summarize, I will just thank everyone, because it's without all of you, this will not come true. And I know it's a long way to go, but at least we start step by step. So this is not the first step, because we did a lot of missions. So we did about 4 missions to Sudan, and we did a lot of workshop with Sudan, and a lot of faculty from here, from University of Alberta, went to Sudan and did very good job. And people here, sometimes we don't appreciate what we have, but for Sudan, a little bit help is a lot for them. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming today and for making this dream come true. Thank you very much.
Just want a final point. Actually, we plan to invite the Royal College in Canada side, international, to attend this ceremony. And actually, this program has been encouraged and supported and by Royal College in Ottawa. And later on, we're working with the Ottawa Royal College International Office to fund more grant, sponsorship, and guidance from their side. And if needed down the road, if we need other medical schools, join our effort with UA, and the Royal College will be our ambassador as well to coordinate further support from Canadian side overall at the team effort to Sudanese medical need and programming. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
I think Mr. Ambassador want to say something. Mr. Ambassador, you want to say something?
No, I just wanted to.
So you are raising your hands.
So thank you very much. It's been a great way for me to finish my working day. You're starting your working day. This transition we're going through in Sudan is still moving forward very much, but it's one of ups and downs, and this is one of the highlights that I've had for a few weeks. So again, thank you very much. That's all. I just wanted to thank you again and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.